Hello, I'm Max Massey, and here are your top stories for today. A shooting on the city's east side ends with one man shot and killed and found right in the middle of the street. Another man in police custody. Investigators on the scene telling us this all happened before 11:45 last night. Police found the victim. We now know 28-year-old Justin Johnson. They found him with a gunshot wound to his chest. He was pronounced dead on the scene. Police on the scene telling us that witnesses saw a fight between Johnson and another man. That's when the suspect pulled out a gun and fired. Police made an arrest a few blocks away from where Johnson was found, but at last check, charges are still pending. Investigators also looking into a separate shooting just west of downtown. Police called to this scene near the corner of Canario and Santiago just before midnight. When investigators arrived on the scene, they found a woman in the road with multiple gunshot wounds. Officers tell us she was shot in the wrist and shot in the upper left side of her chest. She was taken to University Hospital and at last check was in critical condition. Police still working, trying to figure out what exactly happened and who was responsible. Now to the latest on the pandemic. City leaders reporting a decline in hospitalizations, but a record high of deaths here in Bexar County. Let's take a look at the breakdown. 11 more people dying because of this pandemic, bringing the death toll to 240. There are 478 new COVID-19 cases, bringing the total of overall cases to 27,525. More than 10,000 people have recovered, but 1,166 still in the hospital. 436 of them are in the ICU. 298 of them are on ventilators. Staffed hospital bed capacity right now at 11%. And we are just a few weeks away from what should be the start of the new school year. We now know the latest school health directive constructed with the input of local stakeholders and education leaders. This is the plan for right now. There will be remote learning for all students, public and private schools until at least September 7th. There will also be no in-person extracurricular activities or athletics until on-campus learning resumes. That includes high school football. In the meantime, school districts are required to come up with a written plan with safety and health protocols, and they need to have that plan no later than August 21st. Metro Health Director Dr. Colleen Bridger says the September 7th date is not set in stone. And that's all for now. You can find the latest headlines on Facebook and on Twitter.